of Imaginotes. And what is our title today, Joe?
Why do holidays feel so short?
Why do holidays feel so short, and how and what you can do to go to school feeling to start your school year feeling satisfied. So how do you spend your holidays and maximize the fun
Hmm.
and basically go to school feeling satisfied. All right. So by the end of this stream, you're gonna discover. We said one, but we decided to be generous. You're gonna discover not one, not two, but three methods of how you can maximize your school holiday time. Now, we wish someone told us this when we were in high school, Hojo.
Yeah, because we haven't do anything yet, and then holiday just ended.
I know. Oh, it sucks. Yeah. So, for those of you who are just joining us, I'm Jerica. This is Joe. And we are both teachers who basically didn't like studying in school because memorizing did not work for us. So,
Yes, memorizing.
why are we not doing Imagine Notes this time, Joe? Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
You tell me why.
So usually we will do we basically teach you guys how to create memorable study notes that take you like under 5 minutes or under 15 minutes to
Hmm.
revise from. But for today, because we thought, like especially in Malaysia, because the algorithm works in such a way where if you're in Asia, they'll generally show it to Asians. So currently our kids are on holiday.
Yes,
Yeah, in
everyone is
school.
on holiday. Yeah.
Yeah, so we decided, okay, why not? Let's do something about it. Yeah,
Hmm.
let's just talk a little bit about the school holidays, and someone out there might find it useful, right?
Yeah, it's school holiday, so we just decide to like stop studying for a while.
Yes, because we don't like studying. That's why we created Imaginotes.
Yeah.
Yes, so if you like what we do and you're enjoying your interactions with us so far, what can they do, Joe?
Comment below, like our videos, or subscribe to our channel or our IG. Follow.
Yeah, and for those of
Oh,
you who,
TikTok as well. If you are
oh
free,
yeah, we're on TikTok.
watch
Yeah,
you on TikTok too.
yes, yes, and yes, sadly, I am one of those adults who said like TikTok. What the heck is that? What dancing platform is that for kids?
We are not meant for that. Let's just put it that way.
But actually, now I'm actually enjoying the TikTok. It's
Poison,
actually
poison.
Yeah, it's actually kind of fun, and I can see why you guys like really enjoy it. And I guess also for if you're an adult watching this
Mm.
and not a kid, I have to say, it's not that kids don't like reading. It's more how the material is being presented.
Yeah,
Because I
or
realize like the TikToks that do really well are those where it's like, you know,
delivering content
yeah, but people doing this
in point
mostly
form.
a
In
day.
point
Yeah.
form. So they did well in summary.
Yes, yes. So yes, parents also, yes, as Joe
Mm.
said, it trains your kids on how to summarize really really well, and
Mhm.
basically on how to write succinctly,
Yeah.
which is what they're looking out for the O levels. If you check the mark schemes, the examiners always talk about writing succinctly. Is it succinct?
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, TikTok's kind of a great way to practice that, and it's also a great way, I think, to grow a brand. So in future, because that becomes an asset for your child. Yeah,
Mm.
eventually. Yeah, if
It's
they
like a
know it.
place to demonstrate how they write well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And for the record, like we hire like I got my start in TikTok when uh through my interns. So my interns were kind of like my training wheels.
The mini hamster.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, they helped me like get started on it, and then they're showing me what I could do with it, and so I learned from there. Yeah, and it's
Mm.
kind of fun to like as a teacher. I think it's important to enter everyone's world. Now,
Yep.
before we start today's session, I would like to show you.
That
Ta-da! So if you're here, what is this? Some of you might be wondering what this is.
gully, metal balls,
Metal balls, could be bullets, could be I
dried
don't know.
seeds, avocado
Yeah,
seeds.
okay. Yeah, it could be seeds for all we know. But
Mhm.
no, I shall relieve you guys of your suspense. Like, what is that, Erica? Well, it is
A really big mole.
chocolate hazelnuts.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Joe, if you were here with me, I definitely offer you some.
I can't.
Alright. This has suddenly become like a mukbang.
Not with the ASMR though.
Oh no, you want to hear people chewing? Don't want. Mm. Oh, it's good. I'll save some for you.
Only you can tell.
Yeah, only I can tell you guys. So, what does chocolate have to do with what we're? Okay, but basically, I want to start with a story. So there were two. Let's see. There were two bears. Okay,
Mm.
and they both enjoyed chocolate like a lot. All right, they both love chocolate, but they had two very distinct eating
Mm-hmm.
styles. All right, so Bear A, I'm gonna call him Berenice. Berenice, he liked to just eat it all in one sitting. All
Mm-hmm.
right, doesn't matter how much or whatever, he just cannot stop. He won't finish until there isn't anything left in this package. All right,
Cool.
and after that, he would feel really, really, really sick, and he'll turn really, really, really green, and he'll try his best for the next like hour or so. He will do his
Uh-huh.
best to not throw this up.
Oh, ew.
Ew, right? Yeah. So it's like, ew, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, bear number two, I'm gonna call him Barry the bear. So Barry the bear, he was like, no, this his eating style is more this. He will look at this and go like, this is precious chocolate. You'll have one piece and go like, you know what? I really, really, really need to savor this chocolate. All
Okay.
right. And so every time he gets a craving to eat this chocolate,
Hmm.
he doesn't. He's
Okay.
like, hold off, okay? Like I'm not in the space yet where I deserve to eat this chocolate, even though it's so good and so tasty. I should save it for the future, to
Hmm.
celebrate something in the future.
Okay.
And then another day goes by, and he suddenly craves the chocolate. Then he sees it, and he's like, no, wait, I
I shall.
haven't done anything yet to deserve this delicious chocolate. I should
Okay.
save it for a more special occasion.
Hmm.
And then another occasion rolls by, 6 months later, and he's like, no, wait, I shouldn't eat this chocolate. It's so good. I
Hmm.
should savor it. I
Okay.
should save this for another occasion.
Hmm.
And before you know it, when the special occasion rolls around, he checks the expiry date on the chocolate.
Oh.
It's gone.
Boo. It's all gone.
It's gone.
It expired.
Uh, so there we go. So what does chocolate have to do with the school holidays? Like what does it have to do with it? So bizarre, right?
Hmm.
Okay, it's this. It's simply basically Bernays and Barry just have two very, very different ways of enjoying something really good and really tasty.
Hmm.
And that's essentially what the school holidays are to us. So some of us will
Ah.
go like school holiday, and like Berenice will like eat all the chocolate, right? And then like oh, we feel so sick, and then we'll have a sugar crash, and by the time we
Hmm.
wake up, it's like we didn't enjoy the chocolate at all because like Berenice, I can tell you for a fact, like
That's
he's like,
torture.
oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, he just tortured himself, right? And then you come back to school, probably in a sugar crash, like a holiday crash, right? And then you have no idea where up and down is, for
Hmm.
like the next 2 or 3 weeks of getting back into school,
Yep.
right? Whereas, have you been there, Joe?
Not really.
Uh, Joe is so steady, like we should all be like Joe.
Not
I've
really.
done that before,
Pretty much
yeah.
it's because like every day is like a holiday to me.
See, like he has like this. He has the parents that don't give him pressure. Jeez. So yeah, if you guys have ever experienced that, let us know in the comments. Because I definitely have spent my holiday like that, and I've come out of it going like,
Hmm.
where did my holiday go? And then I start my school year, in like an absolute blur because I'm like, so it's still not that satisfying, isn't it? Yeah. Then you have the other type of person where, and I'm mostly that type where I'll be like, okay, I have to try to savor this. And I'll
Take the
drag,
best for the last, isn't it?
yeah, I'll drag and drag and drag and drag, and I'll be like, eh, where did my school holiday go?
It's all ended already.
Yes, and this is more applicable, I think, to those of us who overachieve in school. Like those of you who are overachievers. Like you might have like a gazillion activities during the holidays that you know you're gonna do and get done, kind of thing. But then, like, and then you're like, okay, once I'm done with this, then I can. Very few of us are like that, but there are also some, or there's also some of us where we're like, okay, once we've done this, then we can enjoy ourselves, right? But sometimes
Yeah.
like it never comes, yeah, because we hold it back, yeah. So there's two
Mm.
types. The For most of our students, I think mostly, uh, they they fall into
The
Berenice's
majority lah.
category, where it's like chocolate. Oh,
Holiday.
holiday. So yeah, so first, I guess the next thing we should talk about is basically, why do the holidays feel so short,
Hmm,
and why does the school term feel so long,
long.
like so damn long. Yeah, so
Like you
Joe,
always
yeah,
check on the calendar when is the next holiday, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. You can't wait for the next holiday to roll out, but you
Mm.
can wait for the next school day to roll around. Yeah. So yes. So yeah, Joe.
Hmm?
Do you have a theory as to why? Yeah. And those of you who are watching us right now, thanks for joining us. For those of you,
Mm.
and for those of you who don't know, we basically, we're Imaginotes, and we normally
Yep.
teach you guys how to do study notes, but because it's the holidays in our part of the world, we kind of decided to just do
Enjoy the
holidays.
holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and talk about like the thing that we hear our students talk about the most. Yeah, and
Mm.
basically these are things that we would actually tell our students in class. I mean, like,
Mm.
share with them, or find out and then discuss. Because it's fun, right? Yeah, school
Yep.
doesn't always have to be about science and math. It should be about
Yeah.
life.
Or studying. Yeah.
Yes, so for those of you who are enjoying this so far, and you like teachers like us who are not too worried about academia, which in fact
Mm.
our school really doesn't. Yeah, our kids don't sit down, shut up and listen to us lecture all day. No, 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 no. No, we don't like to teach that way. Yeah. Unfortunately for a live stream, there's not much we can do. So we try to interact with you guys as much as possible. But if you're not used to
Yep.
it, then I also get that. Yeah, so that's fine. But if you're liking what you're seeing so far, and you like our philosophy on how we
Mm.
look at studies and how we look at school and education, you know, hit the like, hit the
Yep.
subscribe button. Help us push it out to more kids. We're doing this basically to help kids who cannot come to our school. Yeah, you
Mm.
guys are like geographically challenged. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's the purpose of Studio E. We create products that make learning fun, which means that, and make studying fun, the dreaded studying.
Mm.
Yeah. So anyhow, yes, Joe, take it away. I'm gonna start
Mm.
the notes.
So my version of theory, like why school holidays are so short, it's because you will always wait for the next day to do what you want to do. So let's say you already aim to do something in your holiday or during your holidays, but then when it comes to the time that you're scrolling on your phone, you'll be like, never mind, I still got time, I can wait. Then I scroll, scroll, scroll,
Mm.
scroll. So next day pass by. It's just like how the other best saving the chocolate, right? Yeah, until it expired. So without realizing, like school holidays ended already, but you haven't achieved anything yet that you have already set. Yeah.
Totally
So
get it.
that's one. So the other one would be like you were just like getting too excited about school holidays. So you have too many things to do. And then while you're scheduling all the things together, you ended up like torturing yourself just catching the schedule. Like one after another, one after another, one after another. So by the time you get back to school, you feel very tired, exhausted, not in the mood, frustrated, not enough rest. Yeah. So that's why holidays are so short.
Yeah, and this applies to those of you who binge game or binge watch your K drama. And no shade to you guys. in any way, shape, or form. We've been there, so we can't judge, and we don't judge because like we know those things are created to be super, super like
Addictive.
addicting, right? Yeah, because I
Yeah.
mean, how can you not click next when they go, especially in anime, right? When they go,
Yeah.
a new character joins in the fray, and then he's like,
To be
oh, is that?
continued.
And then like scene shift, and you're like, who? Who is that? Or they reveal something like really, really like big at the end of the thing,
The
and you're
big
just like,
event.
yeah. And then you're like, how can you not click to the next one? You want to know what happens to the characters next, So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's Jackie.
Like, yeah, and games design for you to play and enjoy it to a science. There's
Hmm.
so much. There's millions of dollars, poured into that kind of research to make the game as like entertaining as possible.
Hmm.
Yeah, some people
Yeah.
say addicting. Yeah, but I would say on a more good note, it's more about like as entertaining as they can, because it's a I mean, people have to make money, right? So that's the reality of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Another thing that you guys might want to consider is, this is more on the high level. So if this flies over your head, it's fine. It's just
Hmm.
that we in our school we never really look at your age and go like, you guys will be too young to understand. Nah, because what we've seen is that children and teens, you guys do a lot more than what adults think you can do.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and oftentimes, like we've seen over and over again, like it's proven us wrong. Like, as an example, we found a because we set up a kindergarten as well. So
Yep.
we found in the manual where it says children at 3 to 4 years old can only learn how to count from 1 to 20, only
And
up to number 20.
oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like that's what the manual says. That's
Hmm.
all they can do. I'm like, eh? Because yeah, and some of our teachers are like, no, but I've got like a 3-year-old niece, or I've got my niece, or I've seen my friend's kid, they can count to like, more than 20. So we're just like,
Probably like memorize the whole multiplier table already.
yeah, yeah. So it's really yeah. So it boggles my mind, because like you guys like just do so many like marvelous, miraculous, amazing
Hmm.
things, yeah, if you're given the chance. So yeah, don't hold back.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not too young, to you guys are like more capable than you think, always. Yeah. So that's what I want to say, and I'm gonna start the note. Yeah. So
Mhm.
one thing that you might want to consider as well is that, because I was reading this somewhere, and we are more likely to, um, how to say, we are more likely to allow ourselves to enjoy happiness, and also like happiness, and also like all the good feelings, like all the
Hmm.
good mojo feelings, like, you know it's much easier to allow ourselves to enjoy that, whereas like for things like boredom, frustration, fear, these are things where it's natural, for
Hmm.
humans to try to separate themselves from feeling it, because
Okay.
it's challenging. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's not nice to feel frightened. It's not nice to feel nervous. It's not nice to feel, stressed out or
Yep.
bored. Yeah, these are not very nice feelings to feel. Fortunately, there is this saying where the only way out of an emotion is
Hmm.
through it. So the more you try and fight it, yeah, and this is something like I wish I was taught in school, right? So the more you try and fight like all these like challenging to feel emotions,
Yep.
the more stress and tension that you actually create in your life.
Hmm.
And when I read this, I was like, so it occurred to me, how they say that happiness is fleeting,
Hmm.
right? And also that saying how like, this too shall pass, meaning like this horrible moment, or this,
Yep.
whatever strife or struggle that you're going through will pass.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. It's because like our human body is amazing, right? It has this ability to absorb emotions. It's just that we are more happy to allow it to, absorb the very easy to feel emotions, happy, joy, fun. Yeah, whereas like, the other on the other side, we don't allow ourselves to feel bored or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, or fear, yeah, So it's natural to want to protect yourselves from that. Yeah. So
Mm.
I was just like, oh, okay. So yeah, a bit of a high level meta thing. So if it flew over your heads, it's okay. Um, it took me a while, a very long while, to understand this kind of like perspective as well on
Mm.
emotions. Yeah, but we're sharing it with you guys anyway because, again, uh, we don't look down on you guys. Like, age doesn't matter to us, and some of you might actually benefit from understanding this.
Yes,
Yeah.
because we believe you can handle it as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, and we've seen over and over again, our students have proven to us over and over again that, and they come from all walks of life. We don't
mm.
just get like, oh, you? Okay, you guys are the supreme human beings. We can see that you will become the supreme human beings of the world, and therefore we want you in our school. No,
So
no,
you
no.
get to pick, right?
Yeah, yeah. We just pick the reddest, ripest. No, we just pick the best chocolate.
Okay.
Only the best, most premium chocolate can enter our school. We
Mm.
don't do that. Yeah, like our kids comes from like all walks of life. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we set up a school to like so that like anyone can come and have a great education for an
Mm.
affordable price. Yeah, otherwise you'd have to pay a lot of money. Yeah, to do what we do. To experience what we do, or to experience what an international school student would experience. Ta-da! Yeah, or a private school student, depending. Yeah, but
Mm.
I went to private school in Malaysia. It's the same as going to government school, except you pay more. Oh, you have nicer facilities.
Mm.
Oops, did I just say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh, I am missing my pens actually.
Yeah, I have one for you here.
Uh, okay, okay. Joe, hang on. It's in the room somewhere. I know I brought it in.
Okay, she's looking for pen.
Yeah, not my pants, but my pens. Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
she's
get it
looking
right.
for her pens.
Oh, I think I left it outside. We may have to do without the note today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, so we did promise you at the end of this
Or maybe you
session.
can tell me that I can draw and show.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I can. I'll turn it off.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys. So bad, so bad.
let's do some impromptu
Impromptu, yes. So
since I have the note on.
my bad, guys. My bad. I mean, like, cause,
It's
cause
in
my
middle of
setup's usually on the fly. Yeah.
oh, dear.
All right. So we did promise you that we will leave you with at least like three things that you could test out. Even if you test out one of it during this holidays, it's fine. So basically, the first one is basically set your intention or like a goal that you want to achieve during the holidays. Now, some of you might be
Mhm.
thinking like, but Erica, I'm on holiday. Why do I want to achieve a goal? Right? I should be just playing and having fun, and that's a goal too, right? If this holiday, like say you had a stressful school season, exam season, like you can also write down like, hey, I wanna chill.
Mm.
I want to make sure that I chill and rest and relax. But essentially, what we're trying to tell you is that it's more what we're suggesting here is that when you do just have an idea of what you want to do, even whether you achieve it or not, just having that idea kind of steers the ship, so you don't end up like Berenice or Barry, where you kind of like live by default. It's
Mm.
it's not intentional, and so you come off the holidays feeling A, unsatisfied, B, wishing it was longer, and C, wondering where all the time went. Yeah,
Mm.
so that's one. So just really simple. And look, when you write it down, sometimes also you might write it down and go like, actually, nah, like that's not what I really want to do. And
Okay.
it might help you discover that. Yeah, if you're not the type to write,
So
tell
it
me.
helps you to determine whether it's right or not, or suitable or not suitable for you, right?
Yes.
Before you get to there.
Yeah, yeah. And it's just like a compass, like the compass just points you north or south. Then you can decide like, okay, no, I don't want to go like halfway through the holidays you can go like, northern terrain looks pretty rocky. I think yeah, and it's kind of cold here, I think I want to go south instead. So then you can actually make that decision to go south
Mm.
rather than like north, and then you end up there you're like, oh. And then you're like, "Oh, actually I didn't quite enjoy being at the mountains. It's too rocky, it's too
Oh.
cold, so yeah, that's one of the ways. What is the second way, Joe?
Uh, Sonia?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, he's writing.
So the first one I put it there, set your attention, correct?
Yeah, intention.
Intention.
Yeah. So your intention will also get your attention. So you'll know where you need to
Also
go.
typo.
You guys are really lucky because Joe draws really well compared to me.
Also.
Yeah. So for the Imagine-It today for studying, you get a really nice drawing. Yeah.
um.
So if you guys are wondering why Erica keeps, showing her not so nice drawings, you can watch our previous episodes and find out. I do mention it from time to
Okay.
time. Yeah. Okay. So we always try to end on time, because like, you guys, go play, go have fun, right? So yeah. So basically, what we're gonna yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, go play. That's what we like. All right.
Second one, I think from me that would be do what you feel like doing.
Mm,
Yeah, because you can make use of the time to maximize like what you have been craving for, or something that
yes.
you really, really wanted to do it so badly. Then make
Yes.
use of your holiday. Just go do it.
Yes. And don't be like Barry, where you go like, nah, it's not the time yet.
Yeah.
It's not the time yet, and then before you know it, expired.
Yeah, so it could be like a short dance class, like a week or two classes, something like that. Just explore the possibilities.
Yes. And don't worry if you suck at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every master was once a disaster, and yeah, it's. I mean, in school, it's kind of hard to hang on to that when the environment is such where if you're a disaster, people laugh at you or make or belittle you. We get that. So remember, the holiday is your personal space to be
Mm,
able to be a disaster. It's fine. Be a hot mess. You're great.
yeah.
Yeah. Um,
You generally just need to like be okay with it. If
yeah.
you really suck at it, you just okay, I'm stuck at this. Then what?
Yeah. Because unfortunately, that's what you need when you step out of school. Yeah,
Mm,
school you have all these like boundaries and criteria all laid out for you as to like
yeah,
what you can do to succeed, whereas in life there are like 1,000 different ways to get to succeed.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I feel that school on some level does rob us of being able to explore that, and
Mm,
and also it does rob us of like the traditional system, I guess. Like
yeah,
if you're lucky to be in a school where that doesn't happen, that's great. Yeah, so
yep.
it's just more that, yeah, in a traditional schooling, because I come from government school. Yeah, I noticed that, yeah, like I'm like actually not like, for me to draw notes for you guys on live like YouTube where there are like 200 over viewers, that's really, really uncomfortable for me. Like super uncomfortable. Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's if you follow a lot of like YouTubers and stuff like that, they started somewhere, and if you watch
Mm,
their very first videos or their very first, like, even your favorite dancers or your favorite musicians,
yep.
they started somewhere and they all sucked when they started. So
Mm.
yeah, so you,
Yeah, no one started as like really successful ones.
yeah,
There
because if
was
that
a
was the
process that is not seen, you know.
yes, yeah, because if that was the case, right, everyone would be doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah. So, yeah, think about that and use this time to actually practice that, because then you're preparing yourself for what's out there. I
Mm.
feel. Yeah.
Just trust the process.
Yeah. What's out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's out. Because I was pointing inside. I was just like that. Okay. Last one, to make it really quick, because it's
Yeah.
8:33, but we started a bit later. So
Yeah.
it's about half an hour, right? So, uh, number three is, what was number three? Ah, yes. Number three. Uh oh. We talked about this earlier. See, you know, we're practicing our life skills too. So for those of you still hanging in there, hi. um, the third one was, oh yes, I remember now. The third one, it's the craziest, most bizarre thing, but I'm gonna say boredom is good.
Oh.
Yeah, because normally my students, like, in the classroom, they'll complain, teacher, holiday was so boring. But you know what? They got to fly to like London and like Paris and like Japan, and I'm just like, huh? Yeah. So it looks like boredom, is like, it can be there even though you're doing something like amazing and fun, right? And also, of course, to be fair, I know some parents like they set the itinerary to what they want to do versus what the kid wants to do. Because I had a mom when we go on holiday with her, she will also like set the itinerary where we will also do fun things together, right?
Mm.
So yeah, if you happen to have parents like that, I get it. All right. So again, like I'm not dissing anybody on this. Yeah, it's just it's just a reality, right? So that I've seen when I was teaching, like yeah, in my classes and interacting with my students. So the thing is that one thing to consider is when you come out to work, you actually don't have time to be bored. So when I hear them say, "Teacher, I was bored," I'm like, that's a really good thing.
Mm.
Yeah, because boredom is a luxury. And I'm not saying, I hope I'm not coming across as the adult who's like telling you, like, no, you shouldn't feel that way. No, 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 no. I think you should because, like, it's great. Boredom also gives birth to a lot of, like, creative ideas and, like, new thoughts. And it allows you to process what has been and what you've went through before. So, um, yeah, as a child, seriously, like, enjoy boredom. It is a luxury. Normally, my kids hate it when I get bored. My students hate it when I get bored because I end up setting the weirdest questions for the exams. I mean, you can still do it, but it's a bit more challenging to think about it. Yeah, a lot of the crazy ideas I have for my class is because I got bored. Teaching or setting the exam paper because I'm like, oh, it's exams. I feel for you guys. Yeah. So there we go. So yeah, boredom is good. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, and I think that's a TED video. If we find it, I read. I think there was a TED video about like how boredom is actually beneficial for you.
Mm.
Yeah. So if we find it, we'll link it at the bottom.
It's basically the state of like not wanting to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good thing to be bored. Mm. So embrace it, because when you're an adult, you have no time to be bored. Yeah,
Yeah.
really, really no time. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we hope that this episode helps you. If you enjoyed what you're hearing so far and you like how we look at education and how we look at studying, let us know. Like, hit like, subscribe, comment below if there's anything else at all that we can talk about.
Yeah.
That we can help you with. Yeah, because we do this like on a daily basis with our own students. Yeah, in class. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
if
and
you
no,
need help to set intentions for your coming holidays, just let us know. Yeah.
yes.
So we could probably like share some template for you to set the intentions also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're getting DMs now from people who are like, I don't understand what you just said. So I'm really happy for that because it does take courage to like just ask someone like, hey, I didn't get that. you
That's a
know?
good start.
Yeah, it's a really good start. Yeah, I was so happy when I saw that. I was like, great, like you're curious enough to ask, right? I'm just like, cool, yeah. But again, like if you're still feeling like uncertain or shy, we get
Mm.
it. Yeah, so but we're here every week and we're here for you guys. So just let us know. We're on social media. Yeah, that's it. If we don't post, it's only because we got really busy on the work site. That's
No,
it.
we got too bored. That's why we don't post.
Oh no, I don't have time to be bored, Joe. I don't have time to be bored. Not especially since TikTok is so entertaining. But other than that, we hope this helps you guys. Yeah, and if there's anything we can do, yeah, let us know. Okay, just another reminder. Other than that, though, bye. Good night.
Bye.
I'm gonna enjoy my chocolates. I'll save
Enjoy
this
your
up.
holiday.
Enjoy your holidays, guys. Happy holidays. Oh, 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 oh!
Yeah.
I forgot. Remember, we were supposed to say, for Christmas, we will be thanking you. We will be doing a giveaway for 12 days to thank you guys for
Mm.
your awesome support, love, and attention.
Yep.
Yeah, here. We should have said this earlier. Sorry, guys. Yeah, and then yeah. So just look out for those things. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Oh, also, we're shifting our social media channels. Yeah, so
Mm.
check it there. Yeah. So not an Yvonne. I have this like you guys can have this. Yeah, I'll save some for you guys. I promise. Maybe. Do I be Berenice or Barry? We'll never know.
You can finish it all by yourself.
So shucks and read. Okay. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.